Imagine a drone that doesn't just fly forward or backward, but captures everything around you in a full 360-degree sphere, giving you a view that feels like you're floating inside the moment. Today, on Tap Tech, we're talking about something that is already shaking the drone world even before launch. This is the upcoming DJI Avata 360, and if DJI delivers what insiders claim, this could become the biggest upgrade the FPV category has ever seen. So stay with me till the end, because the new features, the rumored camera system, and the major design changes might actually shock you. This isn't just another drone. This is DJI trying to change FPV again, and the details we've gathered will help you know exactly what to expect. The moment you pick up the Avata 360, the first thing you'll notice is the new body shape. DJI has been testing a more aerodynamic, smoother frame to reduce drag and increase flight time. Early prototype shots show a slightly slimmer design with improved duct propellers. These ducts are expected to be stronger, lighter, and better at reducing noise. That means cleaner audio for onboard recordings and smoother footage when flying in tight spaces. But the biggest shift in design is the placement of the cameras. DJI is rumored to add dual wide-angle sensors to create a full 360-degree field of view, similar to action cameras but in true FPV style. If this happens, the Avata 360 may become the first FPV drone that can fully stabilize video in every direction, even during aggressive flips, dives, and rolls. Imagine recording a full flight and then deciding later which direction you want your final shot to face. That alone could make this drone a favorite for creators, athletes, travelers, and anyone who wants cinematic shots without the limits of a single front-facing lens. DJI is also expected to upgrade the camera sensors. Insiders say we might see a 1/1.3-inch dual sensor setup, possibly with 4K 120 frames per second on each lens. If DJI brings its latest color science and better low-light performance from the Osmo line, nighttime FPV footage could finally look clean, bright, and detailed. This would fix one of the biggest limitations of the current Avata models. And if Rocksteady and Horizon Steady stabilization are fully optimized for 360-degree footage, creators will get the smoothest FPV video DJI has ever produced. Now let's talk about flight performance, because this is where DJI always pushes boundaries. Sources close to the supply chain say the new motors will offer increased thrust with lower power consumption. That means faster acceleration, more responsive maneuvering, and up to 2 extra minutes of flight time compared to the Avata 2. We could be looking at around 20 to 23 minutes of real-world use. For FPV, that is excellent. The Avata 360 is also expected to feature a new cooling system that prevents overheating during long high-speed flights. DJI has been studying thermal flow patterns on FPV drones, and this new internal vent system should help the drone stay cool even at high altitudes or in warm climates. So whether you're flying through forests, city streets, abandoned buildings, beaches, or open desert, the drone should remain stable and powerful through the entire flight. One of the biggest upgrades coming to this drone is the new transmission system. DJI's O4 system already improved range and signal clarity, but the Avata 360 might introduce O5, a new version designed specifically for high-speed FPV. Users are expecting better penetration through walls, less delay, and a noticeable improvement when flying in Wi-Fi-heavy areas like cities. Range might increase to around 13 to 15 kilometers in open conditions, but what really matters is stability. Even at short distance, O5 will help give pilots a cleaner, more reliable feed inside the goggles. And yes, the goggles are getting an upgrade. DJI is working on a new generation of FPV goggles with a brighter display, higher resolution, better battery efficiency, and more comfortable padding. People who tested early units said the experience feels more immersive and more natural, with less eye strain. The wider field of view inside the goggles, combined with 360-degree footage, could create a flying experience that feels more like stepping into a virtual world rather than watching a screen. Another important change is the new safety system. DJI wants the Avata 360 to be safer, especially for beginners. So expect major updates to obstacle sensing. While the previous Avata relied on downward sensors, the Avata 360 might come with new multi-directional sensors since the drone now deals with 360-degree vision. This would allow the drone to detect obstacles on the sides and maybe even behind it, giving pilots more protection when flying indoors or in complex environments. We're also hearing that DJI may introduce a new emergency flip recovery mode. This feature would automatically detect if the drone crashes or gets stuck upside down and flips it back smoothly without manual tricks. For new pilots, this could prevent major damage and make FPV flying far less intimidating. Battery technology might also get an upgrade. DJI's new packs are rumored to use improved cells with better power management, giving the drone more consistent performance even when the battery gets low. This could help reduce sudden drops in power during fast climbs or sharp turns. Now, let's talk about something many creators are waiting for: software. DJI is preparing major updates for the editing workflow. Since the Avata 360 will record full spherical footage, the software will allow users to reframe shots in apps like DJI Fly, Lightcut, and possibly desktop tools. You'll be able to choose your angle after the flight, rotate the perspective, follow a subject, or create Hollywood-style shots with almost no effort. This means you can fly once and create multiple videos from a single flight. That is game-changing for YouTubers, travelers, and anyone who uploads content online. DJI may also introduce new in-goggle overlays like real-time horizon level, more detailed battery indicators, and a dynamic wind warning system that adjusts according to the environment. This adds a layer of confidence during flight and helps pilots understand how their drone is performing in the moment. For speed lovers, the Avata 360 is expected to hit around 60 to 65 miles per hour in manual mode. Not as fast as a custom FPV build, but fast enough for cinematic motion while keeping things smooth and stable. DJI wants this drone to be accessible to both new users and professionals, so the balance between power and control is incredibly important. Let's talk pricing and release expectations. Based on DJI's current release cycle, the Avata 360 could be announced in the first half of next year. Pricing is expected to fall between the Avata 2 and a high-end 360 camera. So early estimates suggest around $899 for the drone alone, and around $1,299 to $1,499 for the full combo with the new goggles and controller. These prices make sense for a drone that combines FPV performance with advanced 360-degree recording. If DJI keeps all these features, the Avata 360 could open a new category of aerial filming. It becomes not just an FPV drone, and not just a 360 camera, but a hybrid tool that allows creators to shoot impossible angles without needing multiple drones or complicated rigs. And with DJI's track record of building customer-friendly, reliable products, this drone has the potential to dominate the FPV market for years. So now the big question is simple: who is this drone for? If you're a creator who wants the ability to record everything and edit later, this is for you. If you're someone who always wanted to try FPV but felt confused by tuning, wiring, or configuring custom drones, this is for you. And if you're already flying FPV but want a cleaner, more stable, more advanced setup with safety features, new goggles, and a future-proof camera system, the Avata 360 will feel like a massive upgrade. And that's where we wrap up today's deep dive. If you're excited for the DJI Avata 360, you're not alone. The hype is growing, the leaks are increasing, and all signs point to DJI preparing something truly special. Thanks for watching Tap Tech, where we bring you the newest tech, the biggest leaks, and the most exciting updates coming to the world of gadgets. Stay tuned, stay curious, and I'll catch you in the next video.